What's up, guys? Kenny here. I'm back with another video today, and today we have some amazing new news. The Vine got a damage reduction from about 162 damage to about 134 damage, and the Evo Goblin Giant. I said and, you guys heard me right, and the Evo Goblin Giant got a spawn damage reduction from about 1.8 seconds to 2.2 seconds. I know that doesn't seem much, but this is huge, guys. And also, before we get into talking about the balance changes, I do want to just say congrats to my giveaway winner from yesterday's video. I'm going to show his picture on the screen sometime soon right here. And I will say he was the first person to get to me on Twitter. I know someone DM'd me from my email. Please don't do that, because I manage a lot of like sponsorships and brand deals over there. So thank you for following the directions going to my Twitter. I know my my DMs were off on Twitter, so I understand that. But yeah. But anyways, let's get to the balance changes. So the Vine, one of the strongest cards upon release for any spell ever, got a nerf. Thankfully, I feel like this was really much needed, and I do want to give the team the flowers for nerfing this card, especially since it had I believe like a 70% use rate, which is absolutely insane. I don't know any card that had like about a 70% use rate. Maybe like Evo Furnace or Furnace like last season, which was pretty comparable to that. But yeah, I think that nerf was very much needed personally. Do I think this nerf is enough? Personally, no, but I do think it is a good start. I think what they wanted to do was at least nerf the damage first to, see like what that could potentially do for the meta, like going forward into the season. So I'm glad they didn't do anything too drastic with the Vine, and they did start with like this slight damage reduction. I do hope that it's still not as broken as it is like moving forward into season, because bro, looking at clips, it absolutely destroys Tesla. It absolutely destroys Exabo for a positive elixir trade, and that's crazy. That's crazy. But moving on forward to the Goblin Giant Evo. So the Goblin Giant Evo, in my opinion, S tier evolution, probably one of the best evolutions ever in the game. And I feel like this nerf was very much needed because of the Goblin Giant P.E.K.K.A deck that's been running rampant for months. I think someone said that last CRL, that's when it got popular. And that's when it was like being used a lot. And it's still, a year later, one of the best decks in the game, which is honestly pretty crazy to think about. Like a year of balance changes, and it's still one of the best decks in the game. Man. And I think what this nerf will do, it'll allow Knight to be like a more viable option. So as of recently, like I would say 2 months ago, I switched back to Valkyrie Icebow because of the Goblin Giant Evo, because of the amount of like goblins it would spawn. And my Knight would just get shredded into oblivion, and I hated it. So I'm gonna place this Furnace here to snipe his cannon and his guards. And guys, look at this. We're gonna get so much damage here. Watch. Watch. This is gonna be a ton of damage. But anyways, I really think that cards like the Knight is gonna be a viable option. And Berserker, you're probably gonna be seeing Berserker just a little bit less because of this nerf, and I think this is gonna be pretty good. Do I think it will need another nerf? I would say time will tell, because I think a small nerf like this is a pretty good start. So I'm happy with this, honestly. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think like this nerf was good? Do you think that the team might need to like nerf the cards even more. Like, what are your thoughts, like, genuinely? And yeah, let's get back to the gameplay. So, as you guys can see, like, this deck plays itself. It's relatively easy to like follow the gameplay and knowing what to do in each situation, since these cards are pretty much straightforward. Like right here, I'm gonna protect my furnace because I want to get as much value from it as possible. This vine got so much value, wow. And I feel like just like that, we took care of its boss bandit. Okay, right here, we should be able to break through. Well, we should be able to defend and break through. Hopefully that doesn't take my tower. Wow. Let's go Goblin Giant now. I'm gonna minions as well to help support and to take care of his boss bandit. And I would rage that, but I feel like that would be a waste. So let's Goblin Giant to protect this Evo Furnace. Let's rage this now to get the most value possible. Carry us, Goblin Machine, please. And I even think the Goblin Machine needs a nerf because this is ridiculous. Let's go Vine now. Hey, clutch. Okay, we're up against Tess. Is this Tessie? Telsey? Let's go Goblin Machine the back. And is this bait? If so, if this is bait, we are probably gonna win this. I think this deck like counters bait by a lot. I know Riley hates facing it. Like he sweats just to beat it. Let's go Vine now. And bro, the Goblin Machine is so broken, guys. Wow. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go minions here. And we're gonna wait till that spawns a pancake to go Goblin Giant. So let's go Goblin Giant now. I think this is a perfect opportunity to utilize our I forgot what this tower troop is called. But the tower troop that spawns pancakes. Okay, we're getting really good value out of our furnace. And I'm gonna Prince since he has the Goblin Gang. Let's predict a Goblin Gang now. That works too. Hey, that works too. We got a good amount of damage. I think we might need to sack some damage here because we wouldn't have enough elixir to defend his barrel or anything else he would have placed. So that was a good decision making on our end. Is he gonna princess the bridge? Okay, he doesn't. What am I gonna do here? Okay, maybe I should have just played that in the middle. What is wrong with me? Yo, okay. I think this is okay too, like making a big push. Let's go Furnace here. And also don't mind my voice. I got sick recently and I almost didn't want to like make this video because like my voice kind of hurts to talk a little bit. Okay. Furnace should get good value here. I might have to let that die because even if I were to Prince to try to protect that, that Princess would have still locked on to the Furnace. Let's go Goblin Giant here. Furnace up high in the same position to snipe the cannon. Let's go Rage. And I think a Vine would be perfect here, guys. Nice. Even though that didn't do anything, this deck, bro, there's just no defending with this deck. And I'll see y'all, guys. Thank you for stopping by.